We're going to talk about 8 things you need to know when having a truck accident case. Sagi here with the Sagi Law Firm. We're going to talk about 8 things you need to know when having a truck accident case. Number 1, as soon as the crash occurs, if you can, get an experienced trial lawyer to handle your case. Someone who's had trucking cases. Ideally, someone who's board certified and someone who's lectured and actually gone to trial on a trucking case. So that's the first thing. Second thing you want to do is you want to contact, again, and this kind of ties in with number 1, contact someone who actually knows about trucks, who knows the federal motor carrier safety regulations. Those are regulations that were put together by the federal government that make sure and monitor what trucks are doing. So someone has to be really familiar with that. The third thing is, on these truck accident cases, it's been my experience, the trucking companies don't come forward with real money. They don't even come forward with money. They play games. So the lawyer needs to file a lawsuit right away, not to sit on it. These aren't cases that should sit. They should be filed right away. Fourth thing you should look at, you should go to an attorney that, again, knows what they're doing. These cases are high stakes. There's a lot of money involved, and if you have a lawyer who is one that doesn't try cases, or what I like to say is they bark and don't have a bite, or they're like desk adjusters. They're good in the desk, but they've never seen the courtroom. They're not board certified. So that's number 4. Number 5, you've got to get experts involved in terms of accident reconstruction experts, human factors experts. You may need to get life care planners, depending on the type of case. You want to make sure to get the experts out right away before the other side gets to them. Also, you need to keep in mind, this is number 6 now, expect what they call an ISO search. What does that mean? An insurance company is going to do a search on you if you've been in that accident or a loved one, and they're going to look into everything into your background. That's what an ISO search is. They're going to look at if you've ever had any claims, if you've ever gone to the doctor before, any health insurance visits. They're going to look for everything. They're going to want your entire book on you. That's the 6th thing. The next thing you want to be aware of is insurance companies and these trucking companies, what they do is they hire someone to surveillance you. And it's an invasion of your privacy, but they do it. They follow you around, and they'll follow you around for days on end just to get that one little magic moment that you're carrying either a shopping bag or something to show and try to say, oh, they're not hurt from this accident. Like you're not allowed to live. But that's what they do. They follow you around. They don't want to pay. They want to keep their money, so they're going to do everything possible. Now, the next thing they'll talk about, the number 7 one, is the defense lawyers and the insurance companies and the trucking companies. They play games. What do I mean? They send you to their doctors that they know are going to come forward and always say the person's not injured from this accident, or the injuries aren't as bad from this accident. So expect that to come as well. And the last thing, number 8, that these trucking companies do is they play games with the logbooks on how many hours their drivers are supposed to drive. They play games with the trucks, meaning we don't get the full receipts, their gas receipts. And the reason their gas receipts are important and their tolls are important is because we want to know really how many hours that person was driving, the driver. So there's games with the trucks, and there's games with the driver's logs, and there's games with all types of everything you can imagine. That's what they do. So these are things you need to know if you're handling, or if you have a truck accident case. Keep that in mind. If you have any questions, feel free to call us. I'm going to give you our 1-800 numbers on the link below. Our local number is 305-937-0191. We have cases all throughout Florida. And also you can visit our law library on our website, ShakedLaw.com, which has a bundle of articles dealing with truck accidents. If you have any questions, call us.